All right, pause my music for a second, man. I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. I'm lit. All right, quick breakdown on this NAS trade. Very simple. It's so crazy. I can go, bro. Being able to flip that switch is crazy. But now let me lock in for a second. Let me read this for you guys as well. Nas is about to. I needed get a nice push up. So when we correlate that with the news to the technical aspect of things, it is a high probability that price could continue to keep creating all-time highs. It's not even market open yet. It's only 907. So what I'm not looking to just go crazy and like just assume that and assume price about to go all the way up to 23,000. No. But what I am going to do is maximize on the volatility that is currently in the markets and look to hold at least to the highs. If price does get to the highs and momentum does continue, target the negative 27 extension. But for right now, as long as structure continues, as long as the bullish momentum continues, that for me, buys are valid. And with this position, regardless of the fact I am not going to lose money because I'm putting my stop loss in profit at this point in time. But the entry technique was so simple. It was the most easiest, simplest break and retest. Execution was absolutely perfect. Entry was absolutely beautiful. Zero drawdown in this trade from me being patient instead of me jumping the gun. So this is what happened. News came out at 8:30, and I didn't just jump in the trade and like, oh, I'm about to just get in. Right here, I decided to wait and be patient. Scaled down, and I'm telling the exact time frames that I use. I used the 5 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute for my overall how I entered. I started off on a 15 minute, and once I seen the 15 minute close above this box, like this key area that I have right here marked off, once I seen price closed above here on the 15 minute, I said, okay, I'm gonna wait on a 5 minute to pull back down into that area and start rejecting it. Then I'll scale down to the 1 minute to get that precise entry. So that's exactly what happened. Price came down here on the 5 minute time frame, and price came into my zone and it started to reject it. And what I did on the 1 minute time frame was wait until price broke above, because you see none of these candles broke above. It's just being patient. Once price actually broke above this high right here on the 1 minute time frame, this is why I decided I'm actually going to close one of my positions, honestly. So I just closed one of my positions because price is at the high, and I would rather close the position, let price come down if it does, because price can come all the way down here, create a higher low. And what I can do is just add another position here, same lot size, add that position here, then my stop loss would essentially be basically right here in the same area. But I would rather secure a position and be grateful for that dub than price create a double top and continuously come all the way down here and then punch up. Price does not have to keep going up right now. But since price did reach the high, I do want to secure at least one of the positions at the high and let the other one run to potentially up there. Yo, and because I had the, what's the word? Epiphany? Not epiphany, but I had that realization. Because I was just studying my trade, studying myself, really studying myself. But really, the more and more getting closer to God, the more and more that I read the Bible, the more that I learn about patience, the more that I learn about confidence, but just overall, like who I am. Because, spending time, like I say a lot of times it's so dope to just distance yourself from everything and just spend time with yourself and spend time with your thoughts and really analyze who God made you, the gifts that God has blessed you with, and understanding that stop trying to compare yourself to everybody else and stop trying to apply everybody else's gifts to your gifts. It don't work like that. That's like putting water in your gasoline tank. It's just not going to work. The only way for you to actually see what your gifts are is to actually plug in with yourself and to really sit time is like, yo, where are my strong suits? Where are my blessings? And ask God. Ask God to reveal them to you. And God will reveal to you what those strong suits are. Paul, when God called him, Paul did not go run his mouth. And when he like had that realization, that aha moment, he didn't go run his mouth to everybody. He didn't go run his mouth to the rulers. Like he didn't go run his mouth to nobody. Paul disappeared. Paul went away for 3 years, not 3 months, not 3 days, 3 years. And he came back so reborn again that people essentially, the quote, like, level up so hard that people got to get to know you again. That's literally what happened with Paul. People had to get to know this man again because it's like, yo, This is the same dude because Paul said it as well in Galatians in that first chapter. Um, he said, I was the man who violently, persecuted the church of God. This man that was filled with so much wickedness came back a whole different man. And him doing that, and sometimes like just be quiet and just let God do him, because when you talk, what you do is take away from what God can do. Because think, this is something that's very, very deep. It's gonna help you guys. It's the story, and this is why, like, when you have a lot of the time, just take the time with God. You don't need to tell anybody. You don't need to run your mouth to anybody. You don't need, just let your work show. Stop talking and let your work show. Remember the guy that Jesus healed? I forgot which one that he healed. It talks about it as well. But it was, I think he couldn't walk. It was one of them. He had something that he could not do, and Jesus healed him. And Jesus said, before the guy left, Jesus said, be careful to not go tell, but to show. He didn't say to go run your mouth. He said, don't tell nobody. Don't say nothing. Just go show these people what I did in your life. And he didn't. He didn't listen. He went to go run his mouth to the point where he went and go told everybody. And Jesus had to withdraw from that place. He couldn't even dwell in that place because everybody was bombarding him and all this X, Y, and Z. He couldn't even do the works of God no more because somebody who didn't listen went to go run his mouth and told every single person. And now all of a sudden, Jesus can't even do his work anymore. Him again. And I say that to say, whenever you want to figure out who you are, get better with yourself, get better with God, that's between you and him. Nobody needs to know that. You and him. Yes, it's so easy to want to get that dopamine hit from expressing your goals or expressing your accomplishments to everybody else, but not everything is meant to be said. Some things are meant to be showed rather than said. And you're blocking other people's blessing by talking so much as well, because isn't it more powerful? Which one is more powerful? Think about it. Which one, if let's say you were a non-believer, right? To a non-believer, people that don't believe in God or X, Y, and Z, which one is more powerful? Somebody that says like, yo, I'm about to, like, let's say you were homeless, you used to do drugs, you used to be in so much wickedness, like you was just an evil person, right? Which one is going to open you up your eyes more? The person, same exact scenario, same person. This person A decides to go run and tell everybody, yo, I'm about to change. I'm about to start doing this. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do this. Month one, they telling me, yo, I done did this, I done did this, I done did this. Month two, I done did this, I done did this, I done did this. Month three, I done did this, I done did this. And let's say in a total of a year, right? They done told everybody for the past 12 months everything that they was gonna do. And when they do accomplish that, it's gonna be like, well, yeah, okay, that's like dope. Like, okay, I mean, you've been telling me all this, so it's like, okay, that's cool. Or the person who didn't even say nothing. He ain't even tell you I'm about to lock in. Like the same exact person, he ain't even say I'm about to change. He just went ghost, left for a year, and came back. He's praising God and talking about God. He carries himself differently. He walks differently. He talks differently. He acts differently. Like how he carries his life, his whole lifestyle changed. And the last time that you saw this man, he was homeless, wickedness and corruption, doing all this wicked and evil things. Which one is going to hold of a higher impact? That person who went ghost and didn't say nothing and came back on a whole different level. And when you do that, and when they glorify God, you believe it a lot more. Versus like when you say that, yeah, I put in, it's like, yeah, you put in the work to get there. Yes, you did put in the work to get there. But when you praise the one that got you there after that big leap, it's like, yo, this same dude that was homeless and he said he didn't even believe in God. He was slandering God's name. And he coming back and he has all this, like he speak his wisdom, like he just has so much knowledge and understanding. Bro could barely get a sentence out before without stuttering. But now he's talking with so much authority, so much power, so much confidence. And then when you ask him how he did it, he said God did. And now he's gonna be more like, yo, I believe that a lot more. Remember that. That's a gem for you guys. I want you guys to always remember that and keep that in your mind and keep that in your heart. We know the sins that we commit on the charts: greed, FOMO, doubt, pride, all this stuff. Why would God bless us with the best tool, the best defense, Just like God says in Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18, for when I give you the power to obtain wealth, when I give you the power to obtain wealth, yes, wealth is more than just money, but this is one of the aspects of wealth, finances. God has blessed us with the power to obtain wealth. Don't forget he's the one that gave this to you. Why would God, don't forget that last part. Don't forget that he's the one that gave this to you. Why would God give you a gift for you to just willfully live in sin? It doesn't make sense. That's why it's so many different strategies, so many different ways to trade, but for some reason they all work. Like trading is one of those things where there's multiple roads to success. This is not one of those corporate jobs where this is what the book says and you have to follow this book. This is the dress code. You can't switch it or finagle the dress code. If the dress code say you come to work with a suit and tie and you got to wear black shoes and X, Y, and Z, you can't finagle and throw on some white shoes or come in with your casuals with a tee on and stuff like that. You like there's no work around it. Like there's no other way. You follow the dress code or you don't make it. Trading is not one of those things. You can do it however works best for you. And like I said, get right with the Most High. Ask Him to reveal to you what your gifts are and how can you use those gifts. Ask God. This is what you do. Ask God, how can I use my gifts to glorify you? But seek ye first the kingdom of God first. Seek God first, not second. Not trading first and then God second. Imagine seeking God first. And all these things, not some of it, all these things shall be added unto you. You can't take bits and pieces. You can't take what you want and just think He gonna bless you with it. But seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things should be added unto you. You take all these things should be added unto you, but you don't apply to. But seek ye first the kingdom of God. See what the market does here pretty soon. See if price gets up to that negative 27 stitch in the next 20 seconds. Right here, what I want to do, I could have scaled in, but I didn't want to scale in right here. Price is too high, too close to this high, and price could have rejected it. What I am going to do is monitor this because if price does just all of a sudden flip down bearish, I potentially can move my stop loss. Are we cooking? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had zero drawdown this entire trade. I'm done. I'm getting out. Close trade. Done for the day. Hey, listen, I hope you all have a blessed week. If you guys don't have any other questions,